Hello, guys, and welcome to the Joe and Arran Experience. Not Aaron and Joe, sadly. But, um, so
Faggots.
I'm out of breath from running upstairs,
Me too, mate. Have a fair amount of stairs.
Bloody hell. So basically, what's going on here is we're going to have 2 podcasts a week. One will be about a general topic, which is today, as you can probably tell from the title and the slideshow on screen. And then, I don't know, we'll think of it. We'll think about that after.
Working at a call centre, not BT, by the way.
How shit is a call centre? Definitely not BT. Yeah.
Not BT, mate.
And then, I don't know what days. I think we're going to go with a sports one on Monday, but I'm not too sure. It'll definitely be recorded shortly after the weekend, so it's still fresh in our minds. On that one, we'll have wrestling, boxing, and MMA.
I don't set it up for wrestling all the time, because I'm not watching
Not all the time. Just
pay-per-views.
Yeah, just after pay-per-views. And so boxing and MMA, and then English Premier League football, because that's probably the only football that I'll watch.
And Championship, obviously.
Championship?
I'm trolling, mate.
I don't even watch Champions League, and my team are in it. Well, they're not going to be after next round, but that's a topic for Monday. Right, so this job.
Yeah, the job at working in a call centre, speaking to fucking retards all day.
Yeah, basically. And you'd have people ringing in trying to, because I worked on retention, asking to reduce the bills, right? And then they'd complain that they've got no money. But this company is probably the most expensive. It's just ridiculous.
Not expensive, it's a fair price.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I worked on sales and I had to sell this ridiculously expensive product to customers, which was always fun. And a lot of the time, I got quite abusive language thrown at me, which I find quite funny, really, because I was thinking, are people dickheads like that in real life?
Did you get I'll just do it online?
I'll just do it online, yeah, because those of you that don't know, the better offers online, like 100% of the time. And you look a rate knob when you sat there, oh yeah, it's great, mate, it's sick. Yeah, but is the price really good? Yeah, it's spot on, mate. It's spot on, mate. Yeah, but it's like 10 quid a month cheaper online, and I get this like £6 voucher. And it's like, does it say online exclusive next to it, mate? Yeah, of course it does. Oh, sound, mate, so what makes you think you can get that over the phone, you fucking mongo? I want to disclose is I worked on retention for a bit as well. And the online exclusives are even fucking worse on there. Oh, why a new customer's getting me a sick deal? I don't know, fucking Mrs. John. Fuck off, mate.
Yeah,
Be grateful I've knocked you 40 pence off. Silly cunt.
Oh, it's such a bad run company as well. Like, it was just hell working there. So many people were depressed, and it was just horrible.
To be fair though, most of the people there were spot on. I don't know if you had a similar experience because we both know you're socially awkward.
Not socially awkward. I spoke to a lot of people. I got on with them. You know, there were a few people which are like, oh, you're a bit dodgy, you, but
Bit dodgy, mate.
that happens all the time.
It does, especially when you're a dodgy person like Aaron as well. You know what I mean, mate? Okay, so, out of curiosity, what was the worst call that you can remember?
Oh dear. Off the top of my head. It was I think he was like an MP or something. Maybe not MP, but worked in politics.
It was a bit of a wanker, is what you're saying.
It was something like the MP of Hull. If you told me his name, I'd probably recognise it. It was something like Kingston upon Hull MP.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Aaron, because I know all the MPs' names.
Alright then, mate. But he just called in, right? He had this fault, so God knows why he was through to me. Basically, he couldn't get his line or broadband working for about 3 months, which is ridiculous. And I just couldn't get him off phone. He kept complaining. He kept moaning that this company that we worked for, by the way, it's probably on screen now. 'Cause I can see the slideshow. Uh,
It's TB backwards.
it's telecommunication British. um, I just couldn't get him off. Manager spoke to him, couldn't get him off. It was like a living hell. He just would not get off the phone. He kept wanting to speak to like Libby Bar. It's like, yeah, mate, I'll just walk over. Just walk over to other side and get her.
I love that. It's been signed by Libby Boy herself. Yeah, okay, mate. Sound so. Yeah, the director of BT Sales is personally signing all of your letters. Like,
Yeah.
come on, mate.
She's just sat over there, mate. I'll just go and grab her for you. And then they'd moan. And once I asked someone to, is it Michael Rake or something, the chairman?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. He's just talking to my manager now. Fucking dickhead. So I couldn't get him off phone, and he just kept complaining, and we had to escalate it to the GM.
Oh,
Centre manager's manager. That is the GM, isn't it? I'm not gonna say the name, but
I've not got a clue, mate. To be honest with
I'm pretty sure it is because she managed a few.
you. Yeah. Oh, I know you're on about. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Mark's manager. Yeah. I didn't say a
yeah.
last name. I didn't say a last name.
It's fine. Don't say the last name's cool, bro. We can't sack him. No one's worked there anyway. Anyway,
Go on.
my worst call, 100%. This Scouse geezer comes through, and no offense, Scouse people, but your accent is fucking annoying. Like, so anyhow, he comes through. He's talking on his mum's behalf. I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Bit of a cunt to him, saying, effing and blinding at me. Oh, you've shit on me, ma. You've shit on me, ma. All this. Just having a right go.
Hmm.
And anyway, about 16 minutes into call, he's calmed down a bit. And he goes, oh, I've got left in my contract. I goes, 2 years, because he just signed up for a new contract, right? He goes, oh yeah, but I hate BT shit. I just goes, oh, you signed up for a new contract about 2 months ago, though, didn't you, mate? Fucking exploded for like the next 10 minutes. Absolutely world class. It was one of the moments where you thought, fuck me, he's going to kill himself. It was brilliant. He was just so upset because this was at the time when I knew I'd not really got long left, so I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you tell him about that?
Well, maybe he's something leaving.
But what there
Um,
was actually going to do you for? 'Cause
ah,
mine was the fact that I just gave up and stopped trying. That's basically it.
well, let's talk about that. So, long story short, they have things called quintiles, which is your results each week. Well, a pretty good salary, to be fair. I think it's fair to say.
For those
But
that
we
you
have
don't know what quintiles is, Google it.
basically performance review.
And
Long
it's
story
put into
short.
5 sections, because Quinn. But yeah, go on.
Anyhow, so there's this thing there called compliance. Biggest load of shit you've ever heard of. Right. Basically, stuff you have to cover on calls. Like, which I don't mind. There should be something up there. But they did me on, for example, when we take BT TV, you have to check that they have a working rooftop or loft aerial. Like, and I goes to him, have we got an aerial? Fair enough. He goes, yeah, mate. Yeah, sound obviously has an aerial.
Yeah.
They did me for not explaining why it needed to be working. It's like, come on, mate, it's not fucking mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just silly. I've never known a company so money greedy in my life. Obviously, I know the aim of a company is to generate as much money as possible, but I'm just surprised they actually have any customers.
See, it's not that which pisses me off. If you look at BT, without a shadow of a doubt, I mean, how many people leave within the first year? I mean, 70, 80%. I mean, surely we should look at that and go, hang on a second, why is everyone leaving so fast?
Because the retention offers are ridiculous.
Nah, not on about customers, I'm on about employees.
Ah, okay.
Which I think any other business it couldn't afford to do that. Because the training we put you through, we pay you through training. There's about 10 in a team, roughly. They
Yeah.
pay the trainer who's on a fucking decent wage, like. It must cost them at least £1,000 a person to put you through training.
It's actually 3 grand.
3 grand per person. So it's costing them 30 grand a training class, right? And I'd generally say 70% of people will leave within the first year.
I'll put it this way: I was there 10 months. From when I started to I left, it's unrecognisable in my centre. Completely different. Just
Yeah. Well,
like
these two people still there who I started with. That are 12. So that's
my
10.
team's gone. I went last one.
That's 10 people who's left within the space of what? Oh, bollocks. That's 10 people who's left within the space
16?
of a year. Yeah.
16 months?
It's crazy. I don't know how they afford to do it. It's just whatever. It's just the. I don't know. I don't know if all call centers are like it. 'Cause I'll be honest, I've not worked in another call center,
Hmm.
so that could just be the standard thing in call centers. For all I know.
Maybe, but I don't want to work at another one to find out. That's for sure.
Right. Okay. So I think one of the big things we've not touched on with call centers
Hmm.
is the shifts.
Oh dear, don't get me started. Oh my god.
Right. So basically, your shifts, whenever you decide you want it to be, it's a contract. It's not a 0 hour contract, but you're contracted for our contract of 37.5 hours, so full time.
Yeah.
But it was different. It was a different shift every day, every week, pretty much.
Not for me.
Not for you, because you're a faggot anyway.
No, I was on
So
11:15 till 8, Tuesday to Friday, and then on Saturday I'd be on like 10:15. Most of the time 8 because I get a shift slide, but I
yeah,
never ever started earlier than 10:15.
and the thing which would annoy you more than anything, 100% for me, was when I used to start at 8 on a Saturday. There was people calling in, like, for fuck's sake, son, get a grip. It's 8 o'clock Saturday morning. You've got to have something better to do than call BT, surely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of them. But people actually I think they just love calling in to badger me, and that's why I can't wait to be old. Just to ring up call centres in the middle of the day and be like, "Oh, you're right, Doc. You got any new products available?" Oh, fuck off, Marge. I mean,
When's
it's one
my
of them.
contract end?
And when does my contract end? Why the fuck do you care? You pay like 600 quid bills a month. It's like not like you're scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're struggling for it, is it, Duck? You know what I mean?
Now,
You're like,
this might sound silly, but working 11:15 till 8 on, like, Monday to, in the winter, you don't get to see sunlight. Now, to some people, that's like, oh, that's just a little thing. But when you're
yeah,
doing it every single week,
to
and you're
kind
going
of
home in the dark every day, it gets really old.
to the kind of virgins that are listening to this podcast, we don't see sunlight anyway. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Let's not insult the non-audience we have.
Well, if we
Now,
do have an audience, they're going to leave because of that comment.
no, we're not. We've got nothing better to do. Don't
That's...
worry about it.
Oh, dear me.
We love it. We love it, Maggle. We absolutely love it, Maggle. I forgot where I was going with this completely, I'm not going to lie. Um, so obviously, everyone will probably know someone who's worked in a call centre, I'd say. If you live in Doncaster, everyone will know someone who's worked at BT because every fucker goes there at some stint,
Yup.
which is actually a well-known fact.
Fact.
Check it.
Not
Yeah,
opinion. Fact.
fact. 100%. Like, obviously, you knew someone who worked there before, and I knew someone who worked there before. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cracking banter. It's not real.
No,
It's dead as fuck.
I thought at times I was depressed. I'm not going to lie.
It's one of them jobs. It just drains you. Like you
Not
sat there.
physically,
Yeah,
mentally.
we need to clear that up. You sat there on phone. It's not a hard day's graft at all. Don't get me wrong. There's much harder jobs out there, like working at McDonald's. Fucking morons. Anyway, I want to tell a story about McDonald's. Completely off topic.
Go on
Yeah,
then.
when I work as back as a labourer, so I was a bit of a grafter. Just 1 second.
Oh dear. I don't know what you were doing there.
2 seconds, mate. Just been mugged off.
He's just being mugged off, that's all. So I'll just step in for a second. So I don't know what he was going to get at then, but basically, I don't work there because I got sacked. What happened with me was there's like this thing called this PDR, and I got put on it like literally 3 months after I worked there, and they want you. They say it's all about the promotion, but what they want is numbers, and I wasn't delivering the numbers, and then I got to like stage 3 out of 4. I just give up. I couldn't be bothered with it anymore. So that's why I left. But while I was there, I didn't like it. I hated the hours. I hated the way it was run. Things like that. You know. Um, yeah. I don't know where he's gone. Hopefully he'll be back in just a minute. Tell us that story. Yeah. But let me just talk about a little bit of how this is going to run while he's gone. So probably on a Monday we'll have a sports podcast, as I said at the beginning, where we'll like review UFC, slash unboxing, wrestling, football, and also I'll be doing my own little thing. Like anytime any major UFC or wrestling news comes up, I'll report that on the channel. Um, so I'll do that. Oh, here he is.
Hello,
Hello.
Aaron.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Aaron, you still there?
Yes. 1 second, guy. I'm just gonna reconnect with him.
Hello.
Can you hear me, Joe? Sorry about that one, guys. Just a few technical issues. So why don't you go through the story that you were just gonna go on about?
Well, why don't we talk about how you just started streaming a podcast first?
What?
You just started streaming a podcast. Anyhow, so at
I didn't
McDonald's.
stream the podcast. I don't know what you're on about.
Of course, mate. Now, so at McDonald's, having a burger, obviously, because that's what people tend to get at McDonald's. Bollocks. Anyhow, so I ordered my burger.
Chicken nuggets.
Well, some people have chicken nuggets if they're gay, but anyhow. So I orders my burger, happy as like I'm getting a burger. So we drives off in van. I think, oh, I'll have my burger. So opens it up, don't I? Guess fucking what, Arnie, you're not going to believe this.
Onions.
No. Onions I could have dealt with, 'cause I could have taken them off.
Oh,
If, if I,
what they're called? Gherkins.
no. I could accept gherkins, yet again I could have took them off. They forgot of a bottom bastard bun.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the kind of specimen at work at McDonald's. Saying that, I worked in a call centre, so I can't really criticise people too much, but fuck it.
that was one good thing about working there. McDonald's were only over the road.
That is true, McDonald's wasn't far away at all. Especially when you're a bigger lad like Aaron. No offence, Aaron.
Just got ripped, but yeah, go on.
Ripped on your own podcast. Anyway, so with regards to it, Aaron, would you work there again?
No,
No, neither would I.
definitely not.
What was the most annoying thing for you?
The most.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the agency that we worked for.
Oh, that's a shout. I don't think we've talked about them, have we?
No. No, we're not going to mention any names, even though, to be honest, it's probably the only one that works with BT.
You did the other which works with BT.
Okay, so I'm still not going to mention any names.
I'm not going to name drop Manpower either, mate.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, fuck 'em with guns. Anyhow, with the most picky twats you've ever met. They're just dickheads, and it's a well-known fact. Like, we're just dickheads. We got no friends. We got no friends. It's just one of them things. You just
You
get
got
over.
no fans. You are so.
Exactly. Got no friends,
Oh dear.
as my boy Will Sognader would say. I'm quite tight with him. We're good friends. We meet up. We don't early, but he seems nice. I don't want him to hurt me. In fact, fuck it, I don't think he'll be listening. He don't seem like a podcast kind of person.
No.
To be truthful with you. Coming on, you left BT back here, well, fucking ages ago now,
July.
July.
Yeah.
Is there any questions you have for me? Did did you just get wrecked?
Well, I hope she wasn't saying calm it down to me because I'm just sat in my chair. Mom. Oh well.
I guess he muted the recording.
I'm still rolling, mate.
What a boy.
People
Oh,
can, pretty sure she won't talk. See, we're recording at 6 o'clock on a Friday. We
Yeah,
should really
perfect sense.
record either, late night or, maybe not prime time.
It is prime time. We're on prime time TV.
Yeah. But anyway, did it get any worse?
Yeah, because I got moved onto car.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And that was just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I didn't enjoy sales. Well, I didn't mind it, I'll say, to be truthful with you. Alright, you just speak to customers, and 90% of the time, they're spot on. You could have a bit of a banter with them, a bit of a laugh.
Oh, well, that's good for you, isn't it?
You know what I mean? And then suddenly I get moved onto cot, and all I get is fucking shouted at by fucking dickheads who don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It was just so bad, mate. I don't know how you did it, to be truthful with you.
Well,
Because obviously, by the end, I'll be honest, I was back on sales.
that's like to you guys who can't. Just imagine you BT have a price rise, right? People, which happens like every 6 months,
Shots fired.
people are allowed to leave their contract without any fees, and somehow you're expected to save them the £17.99 line rental and £18 copper broadband. Who charges £18 for copper broadband?
I don't think. The thing is, though, they get big and like, oh, yeah, we're bound to have people leave. You didn't leave. No one left because of a pound. It's a fact. It's a pound. It's 25 pence a week. You're not leaving to save yourself a pound. They're leaving because we're a shit company and we just wanted an excuse to get out. And that's the real issue.
Yeah, definitely.
A pound is fucking. It's neither here or there. End of the day, it don't matter. Get over it. It's a fucking pound, mate. If you're that bothered about a pound, you should probably kill yourself. Like in truthfulness, I don't care what people say. Oh, you can't say suicide. That's fucking politically incorrect. Oh, fuck off. That does me. I don't know. We'll talk about that another time then. So anyway, back on to share with obviously call centre life. Now, one of the big things for me was obviously my manager, because I'll be truthful with you, I got on with my manager quite well. What was your relationship with your manager like? I know obviously you had.
Which one? The first,
In-
second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, or 10th?
We'll say in general.
All
You
right.
generally speaking get on well with your manager?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. There was one which I didn't particularly like, but
I'm about to go off here. So I'm throwing it back to Grad Bay. Grad Bay is when you first finish training. Training's immense, by the way. You just fuck about. It's brilliant. Anyhow, and I'm first manager. It's a woman. I know one. She's a spot enough person, but fucking clueless. I mean, I'm talking. Don't have a fucking clue how to do a job. I don't know who she was sucking off, but she must be good at it. Is all I'm gonna say. And she would it just rate fucked me off because everything he said, she'd say, "Oh, look on the internet for it." And you're like, "What? Are you kidding, mate? I've literally just finished training. You meant to be helping me out here. Why do you get paid again?" And it was just one of them things where she was just so stupid, mate. It proper wound me up.
yeah, I think I know which one you're on about.
Yeah, probably do, mate. I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Hmm.
To be truthful with you.
Right. Sorry about that one. My mum's just like, "What do you want for your tea?" out for your teeth. I just had to mute my mic. Um,
You didn't mute your mic.
Alright, I'll stop recording on OBS anyway, so...
Oh, that's not
Well,
nice.
not stop recording, but I just muted my mic on OBS.
I was going to say I could hear you
So
because you're having
you'll be able
chicken
to hear
bits.
me, but they won't. Lol, you just missed a golden moment of my mum asking me what I want for my tea. See,
Chicken bits.
we really shouldn't record this at this time.
We shouldn't have them, but
Mate, just
we're
stay
like,
on, just stay unemployed forever. We're gonna make it big anyway.
well, actually, I want to talk about it because I'm actually thinking about becoming a professional poker player, which I suppose we'll save for the gambling episode, which will be a very fun episode. So
I know
anyhow, Aaron,
nothing about gambling, by the way.
I
I
gam-
only do accumulators on like. We'll get into this later, but I only do accumulators on UFC really and wrestling. But yeah,
it does, it's true. So,
where
right,
were we?
so let's talk about the pay, because to be fair, the pay's alright.
No, no. The pay's alright if you don't have to pay a mortgage and bills.
But to be fair, there's some people there who are really good at a job that are on stupid money for what they do.
They can.
Let's be
I
honest.
know, but they can take bonus away any time. Like bonus is optional. They don't have to give us that, and the bonus is alright. But apparently, from what it used to be years ago, it's dropped.
Yeah, well, everyone says that. Yeah, 100%. So it really is one of them places which I feel like, because pretty much I'd had jobs before that, but it was working for family, so it won't really like being in a work environment.
Hmm.
And I feel like everyone should have to work in a call centre, just so that way they do better in school. Purely for that reason alone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because if it had been like, oh, revise a work at BT, I'd be like, oh, I work at BT, it can't be that bad. Whereas knowing what I know now, it'd be like, fuck this, so I get that revision crammed in, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I ain't revising that much.
It is. Yeah, I don't know if I'd well revise, mate. It's like when people are like, oh, if you go back to school, would you do it different? I'm like, I'd say I would, but I probably wouldn't.
No, I definitely 100% wouldn't.
No. No, I'd just piss it off again, yeah.
I mean,
Would
like
you?
when I was supposed to be revising, really all I was doing is I just had I was like, yeah, but I want bite size on my iPad, but really I had YouTube open.
Oh, I'll tell you what wound me up, which will wind you up and all, which will start like, right, so, you know how we're bringing on a lot of new people, as we always are, really.
Yeah,
Truthfully, we're always bringing on people. We're
yeah,
fuckers. We brought on a new team, and this kid in Gradby, he might be a sound one, he might even be a good star, I don't know. They put him floor walking within a month.
what?
Yeah. And this kid, because obviously I know one of the lads who were floor walking, I'll not say his name, and he sat there, he goes to me, don't know how I got them floor walking, like, you're basically fucking floor walking, that mongo. And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, yeah. It was one of them. It was basically floor walk. It was basically being floor walked as he's trying to floor walk. Like floor walking, basically, when you get a new team, they'll get down some experience. Well,
Yeah,
meant to be experienced advisors to help you out with it.
yeah.
Fair enough. You're not going to be fucking brilliant. Let's be honest. But no, this little fucking spastic mongoloid who's just started is fucking floor walking, not got a fucking clue what he's on about. It's just so shitly run. It's one of them things. Now with BT, we have so much money and we have a majority customer base, but in their head, they need more. Like the £1 a year price increase, which
They'll
and
generate
that's
about £8 million
like
more a month.
£18 million more a month. If you want to be realistic, we got 18 million customers.
I used to say that, but then one of the managers told me that it was 8.
Now it's 18.
Oh right, okay.
You search it up, 1800%. But like, and £1 a month. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's not anything really. It's neither here or there. But when you got 18 million customers, we're just so greedy as a company. But anyway, we're meant to be talking about how it's like working a call centre and not just slandering BT. As much as I'd really love to do so.
Fuck it.
Now, fair play.
They're gonna square up.
Yeah, square up, fam. I like
They
a big
sue
man.
me, I'll square up.
Yeah. Sue me for what? You sacked me like 6 weeks ago.
Well,
A bit more than that, wasn't it, for you? I suppose.
nearly 5 months ago, yeah.
So, What was the? I've asked you what was the worst thing about working in a call centre, Anna.
Yeah.
What was the best thing about working in a call centre?
Ooh. I probably wouldn't say this if like I had to pay bills and stuff, but the money, really.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, you weren't no bonus, did you? You did at first, but your bonus was terrible, right?
My bonus was god awful.
See, what my bonus was quite good. And yeah, I'd agree with it is for money, but I'd actually say if you're not talking money wise, it's for people. Because most of the people there are spot on. Like even managing stuff, 90% of them are spot on. It's a great experience. It is your people like manpower, the agency, who are dickheads,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
To be
But
fair, though, most of the managers have the same views as us anyway.
yeah, because a lot of the managers obviously been online themselves, and they know what the crack is.
Yeah. And most managers were previous advisors anyway. Most.
Yeah,
Not
most,
all.
not all of them. And you could tell it wasn't because they was generally speaking a lot worse.
Yeah, some of them will have been a manager at like Morrison's or something and then just got hired there. No, that's serious.
Yeah.
I'm not taking
Well,
the piss.
I knew one was a manager. He was a manager at Next. This lovely enough guy, not a fucking clue what you're on about, like. But there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians there. There's too many managers who don't know what they're talking about.
There's too many managers anyway. It's a
Yeah,
building, there's like 800 people, right? And there's honestly about like 50 managers.
yeah.
Probably
Which,
more.
which sounds quite heavy on the managers, to be honest with you. But when you think about it, you're talking not all them 50 people is obviously in at a time, is the
Mm.
thing. Can you hear that, by the way, playing into my earphones or not? Just making sure. You
What?
can't. There's music started playing into my earphones, got loaded up FIFA.
You're doing loading up FIFA.
Just having a look.
Look at what?
See what the crack is. See if the release don't interesting.
Oh, Alan, let's do a podcast, mate. Oh, I promise I won't play FIFA. You're in it. Mm.
I didn't think it'd be an issue, mate.
You're going to be distracted and you're going to rage.
I'm not gonna be distracted. I might be a bit distracted, but not too much. I'm just turning down all the sound effects now just a moment.
Yeah, turn them down to like one or two. That's what I have them on.
I just turn them off, to be honest with
Oh, okay.
you. Right. Come on now. What is a big question for me working in a call centre? Like if you're a complete outsider to it and you're about to go into a call centre job.
How
Oh,
bad is it? Not how good is it. How bad is it?
yeah, but the thing is, you're saying that, Aaron, but you got to bear in mind, we're talking, you don't have a fucking clue what's coming.
How bad is it? I'm
It's
not
shit.
changing my mind on that. That would be my question.
It's shit, mate. I fucking hate it. Anyhow,
I
it's
tell you what, I did
absolutely
ask that
not.
question. You had some people moaning. I was like, oh, come on. Can't be that bad, can it? Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah, it can.
funny thing is, it can be that bad, which
It
is one of
really
the
can.
issues.
And I was just like, oh, well, they're just not happy with themselves.
Yeah,
But
but
no, it is that bad. And like
it's
when like new people had asked me, how long have you been working here? Oh, 6 months or so. Do you enjoy it?
no.
What do I say? you know, do I give them false hope or do I just tell them the truth?
Honestly, I just tell them the truth, mate. I just say no. I just like no. I don't enjoy it, mate. Sorry, but
Yeah.
it's terrible, mate. It does annoy me more than anything else.
What?
In fact, two things now.
Okay.
I got gold one last week, and I've not qualified for the weekend league, so that's really annoying. That really fucks me off, by the way. And the second thing is people are happy there. Like, there's just one geezer there, happy as fucking like, right, fuck me off. It's like, I remember this one time, he stayed back for like, I'm talking for his what at a time, half an hour, because he needed to get more sales. And he was fucking happy, he was fine with it. And there's nothing which fucking wound me up more than that, because like, you sad bastard. There's no I want more than to get out of here as soon as possible, and you're fucking staying behind.
Well, people that do like 60 hours a week
Yeah.
because of overtime.
I couldn't do that.
I could barely do my 37.5. Never mind 60. Ooh, do you me?
It's one of them, like, you hear bad things about call centres all the time, and it's a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking terrible. It is, like, you have no social life because there's no fixed schedule. Like, you have different days off each day, each week. That's one of the worst things as well. So you can't plan ahead.
Yeah, I didn't have to go through that because when I joined, I was 17, and then
Yeah.
to be honest, though, it was a month before I got let go. I turned 18, and I knew it would come in, so I didn't bother changing it. And you know what? Sunday, Mondays off. As a wrestling fan, fuck yeah, I wasn't changing that.
Yeah, see, I didn't have that luxury because even though I was 17, I didn't get offered that.
You start part time though, didn't you? And went to
I
full.
did, but I went to full time when I was still a kid, when I was still 17.
I didn't tell
Literally,
you to change that.
yeah,
I
but
said you can get Sunday, Mondays off. You're
I
like,
thought it.
yeah, mate, I'll sort it later. All right,
Don't,
fam. No, I know
so,
you don't sound like that, but
sorry, but I just want to get over how you think I'm MC Devo.
MC. Sure, it's if anyone is listening to this, I don't know. Is MC Devo popular in England or is it just Donny? I'm not from Donny. What are you on about? I'm from Wolverhampton.
Leeds, Leeds, go
No,
for
you're
Leeds,
from
Leeds
Leeds.
is
I'm
safe.
I'm from Wolverhampton.
I don't want to be. Why would you want to be from Wolverhampton? It's a shithole. You sound like a fucking mank. No offense to people that are from Manchester, but you sound like twats. Yorkshire.
People from Wolverhampton sound like Manx.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Wolverhampton's in Manchester.
It's in Midland. It's near Birmingham. Birmingham. It's in the
Yeah.
Midlands.
Anything outside of Yorkshire's shit.
Well, that's a good point, but it doesn't mean saying they sound like Manx.
It's a well known fact. Right. I want to talk about a call which I had, which was fucking fantastic. Basically, it was 50-minute long, right? This guy just ran to me, but I needed to leave BT because shit.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this one.
it was just like, yeah, fair comment, mate. What can I say? You right? It was fucking brilliant. It was mental. It just ripped the shit out of BT basically. I mean, it was right, so because it is shit. But anyhow, he sat there. Well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I think I want to be Sparky because at the time. And he's like, why don't you fucking go and do that and stop working at that place, then? Like, our calls get listened to. That's the funny thing. You're like, okay, mate, sound. You know,
Yeah, you
okay,
want to have a full-on
I'll do that.
conversation with them, but you can't because you're gonna get sacked because all calls are recorded. Now, when you're ringing up and they'll say some calls are recorded for training purposes, bullshit. Every single call is recorded.
It's not for training purposes.
It's for them to listen to our performance, and well, it is for training purposes, but yeah,
It's mainly for compliance.
yeah, mainly for compliance.
Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So we've got around 20 minutes left.
20 minutes left.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're about
so black-
30. What's 21 out of 17? I can't count
It is
today.
38, mate.
Right. See, my tea's going to be here soon. In
See,
about 20 minutes.
And this is why people like out and work in call centres.
Well,
They
I
call
don't,
it 21 and 17.
I don't know, my mind's gone blank. I've been up since 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh, bless you.
I don't usually get up till, 2, 3 o'clock. Now,
Not for
thankfully, on Sunday and tomorrow I won't need to. I mean, I'll be up late tonight, so I can get ready for tomorrow night. But we'll discuss what's happening tomorrow night on Monday, Tuesday, whenever it's posted. Well, whenever
Yeah.
day we decide to do it. And also the Premier League results. We are just plugging that right now. It will probably be called the Joe Arran Experience This Week in Sports. Something like that.
An actual fact coming up here, we will be the first people to release the Premier League results.
What?
And that's a fact.
What?
We're going to be the first people to release the Premier League results.
Is there a joke somewhere in there which I'm just not getting?
No? It's an actual fact. It's not exclusive to this show. No one else has the rights to do it except from us.
You know there'll be other podcasts that are posting on like Saturday night and Sunday, right?
There's not, mate. We've bought the rights.
Oh,
I had to
did
get. I had to,
BT? Oh, right, yeah.
I had to get the old. I had to get my father to remortgage the house, but with this podcast, the Joe Arran Experience, now has the rights to Premier League football.
So you're telling me Gillette Soccer Saturday is no longer a thing?
It's no longer a thing, mate. I'm afraid.
Well, fuck you.
Wow, so cold. Anyway,
I hope you've remortgaged your house 6 times.
I need to remortgage a lot more than 6 times to get the Premier League rights, mate. Anyhow,
Um,
what was I going to say? Anyway, on the topic of sports, obviously BT, because we've disclosed which company it was, which, well, we might as well have done to it, so I'll put it in the slideshow, I believe.
no.
So basically, BT, common thing, BT Sports, right? And on sales, you want to got this as much, fucking wankers. Simplest way to put it.
Are you kidding me? You know what, right? You know when Aldo fought McGregor?
Yeah, Jippo fought that Brazilian lad, yeah.
No, fuck off, mate. All day, every single call. Can I have BT Sport, please, for McGregor Aldo? Yep, okay, yep. Next call. My Conor McGregor and hold the out like I don't know. What's an Irish accent?
Mate,
Conor McGregor. No, that's Scottish.
I'm not even going to bother trying, mate, 'cause I know I can't do one. And
You'll do
after
fucking
go
nothing. No.
after
Who are
go
you
attempt-
talking to? Oh, no, that was all right. But anyway,
But anyway, back to the point, Aaron. Right, I just want to win. I just want to whinge about Manchester people from Manchester, really. So I'll just use them as an example. So you get cunts, Man United fans, quote unquote diehard Man United fans. We've played 6 games in the Champions League this season. Yeah, mate, I'm a diehard Manchester United fan. I want my BT Sport. Oh, did you not want it fucking last week for reverse fixture in Knobhead? There's fake fans. I mean, obviously, with Man United, we're all fake fans, right? Let's be honest. But it's just fucking ridiculous. The amount of calls you, oh, I want my BT Sports for my United game. We've had them on, like, literally 6 times this season. Did you not want any of them times, you knobhead?
it's a shame Sky Sports lost it.
It is for us, yeah.
I used to
Oh,
miss
not-
watching it on Sky.
Not for me anymore, mate. Because Cody, innit?
I don't use Cody. I'm a good boy. I pay for my UFC and my wrestling. Technically, I do pay for my wrestling. Well, no, I do pay for my wrestling. WWE Network, which I'm thinking about cancelling anyway, because Sportsmania, what?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Let's just get every company to try and sue us this episode, shall we? In fact, no, I can't sue us. It's not like we're big, is it?
What are they going to sue us for?
Actually, exclusive, we've actually got Anthony Joshua coming on the show next week.
No, we haven't.
We have.
No. Because there'll be some people out there that will actually believe you.
Well.
And then we'll never take off.
Right, let's think about this. Like, we're 18 years old, right? We've disclosed the fact that we used to work in a call centre. This is the 3rd podcast. If they fucking believe that we can get Anthony Joshua on this podcast, they deserve to kill themselves. And deserve to be clickbait. At the end of the day, that's what they deserve.
I could probably get a UFC fighter if I had word with someone from that we went to school with, because he trains with a UFC fighter, Mark DeCasey. Now he's only a prelim guy, but he looks like an animal. Now maybe we can get him on one point. You know, he'll probably be like, "Yeah, mate, give me like $5,000." I'll be like, "Yeah, sure,
Yes.
mate. Let me just sell that kilo of cocaine I've got, or heroin hiding in my ceiling." You know?
Yeah, mate, no worries. What part of recently been sacked from BT don't you understand?
Yeah.
Mate, this podcast's gone to shit. Not really, it's a brilliant podcast. I know you guys should like subscribe and pay for it on iTunes.
See, when I worked at BT, I always thought I could do a 6-hour podcast on this company, but I'm struggling to think of things when I'm under pressure.
I've noticed because I've been carrying. You've been saying bail and often.
Mate, you wanted to carry these type of shows, okay? I want
thought
to
you get-
I want
thought
to
you
carry
get
the
something,
sports one. I am the Dave Meltzer, No, well, this one, I'm the Brian Alvarez, you're the Dave Meltzer. On the sports one, you'll be the Brian Alvarez, I'll be the Dave Meltzer. Apart
Oh,
from
mate.
football, you can have that one, because,
Well, I'm
yeah.
boxing.
Is there any boxing events on this weekend?
No, but in general.
And also,
By the way, stop plugging other people's podcasts. Unless we're paying us, we're not getting plugged. We're not plugging them.
I mean, Dave Meltzer just slipped me a grand, like,
Oh.
we're a bit low on subs right now, if you could just, plug us. I'm like, alright,
Massive.
mate, anything. Anything for you, Dave.
To be fair, right, if anyone offered me a grand to plug Mad Apple, plug them. Fat fuck it, you can have
I'd
a
include
podcast.
him on my slideshow.
They can have a podcast. They can have a podcast for a grand if they really want.
Sponsors, get in contact. I will put you on my image slideshow and I will also mention it. Mention your company's name.
I,
Sponsorships open for business right now. Get in
and
touch.
I'll probably even give you a blowjob really if you give us enough.
If you want my email,
For
put a
fuck's sake.
put a comment in the YouTube channel, in the
Just
YouTube comments, so I know you're legit.
just
'Cause
give out the podcast email, mate. Fuck it.
no,
What? Yeah, would it be funny to see either troll comments? I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know. Is it Aaron and Joe or Joe and Aaron at gmail.com?
Fuck no, check the Skype chat.
It's Joe. It's
Professionalism,
Joe and Aaron at gmail.com.
as it should be. I was thinking of something to say, but it was really clever. It probably wasn't really clever, but I had something there which I wanted to talk about. I've completely forgot it now.
You know what? If Nike,
Uh,
Nike want to give us this $100 million
yeah,
sponsorship a year for lifetime for plugging them once a year, when I'm 80, I'll do one video a year.
yeah, same mate, to be
Nike,
honest with you.
yay! End recording.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this slideshow, by the way, because I imagine it's fucking dreadful.
It's like 4 pictures that are changing every minute. It's nothing special. I'm just leaving a gap open for all of our sponsors.
Oh, that's good, man. Uh, Sponsored by, I'd like to be sponsored by something. Like maybe like Pornhub or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're about 47 minutes in now, so we'll spend the last 10 minutes or so going over our general thoughts and assessments. So, Jose,
It's not
over
Jose.
the year and 4 months you were there, what's your general assessment of working in a call centre?
General assessment, the people are spot on. The people who speak to on phone, 90% of them are alright, but there's some proper wankers,
Well, you
mate.
get proper wankers anywhere, so
Yeah, but the thing is, in real life, right, you could just look at them like, oh, shut up, you dickhead. But you can't call them a dickhead on the phone. Because it's, like I said, they're recorded.
mm,
So it'd probably come back to you. I mean, I've said some shit to customers on the phone, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not too bothered. It was all coming up on the end of my time there. I was just a bit of a knob. To put it politely, I was a bit of a knob, really.
yeah.
But in face-to-face sales, I feel like you can get away with a bit more. Like, we weren't allowed to denigrate other providers like TalkTalk who are a pile of shit, for example. When people are like, oh, yeah, but TalkTalk's £4 a month. Oh, yeah, well done. Why do you think it's £4 a month, you fucking turd?
Yeah. Why do you think it's £4 a month?
You couldn't say stuff like that, whereas I feel like in face-to-face sales you probably could. Plus you could stick a nut on some cunt and all.
No, I don't think you could say it in face-to-face sales. I think it's still what was the term? Denigrating, was it?
Yeah, it's still denigration, but we can't prove it.
That's a good point.
I mean, it doesn't stop it from being denigration, don't get me wrong. But it's not like they can pull it up and have a go at you for it. Did you ever get done for denigration out of curiosity, Aaron?
Once when I first started, but it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, I got done for it.
I said something like, "Yeah, they are a lot cheaper." No, I don't know. No, I think it were actually about Sky TV. I think I said something like, "Yeah, it's a bit expensive, isn't it?" And that's it.
Oh, I got bollocked for denigrating. You know these satellite broadband companies?
Yeah.
I was quite curious because this bloke had satellite broadband and I was quite curious to know how much it cost. Because I didn't have a fucking clue. It was something like £90 a month. Which makes us look cheap. And I was thinking, wow, that's ridiculous. And he was like, I know about it. And then listened to the call, did me for denigration. I was like, are you kidding? I was like, I'm not denigrating him, it's a fact.
Mm.
You silly cunts. So what's your overall opinion on working in call centres, Aaron?
Depressing. Terrible. towards the end I felt depressed.
You're going to get so many social justice warriors calling you out for saying that you're depressed. Not going to lie. Anyhow, so what we've learned from this podcast is call centre's bad, sponsorship's good. Is what we've
Yeah,
learned.
yeah. Any sponsors? I'll happily accept 10 grand per show. Um,
Not going to lie, I'd accept Tank B.
maybe might do some special deals for smaller sponsors. Like say if I
Someone
don't
small, you know.
I don't know.
Look,
Let's say your mum's shop.
I'm on shop.
Let's say she's like, Aaron, you throw my shop out there, I'll give you 20 quid. Deal.
I am not disclosing the name of my mum's shop on the podcast.
No, and neither did I.
Because I know what the internet's like. It's
By the
full of
way, it's an
dickheads.
online shop. It's www.pornhub
Pornhub dog.
/companyname.com. That's great banter. I'm a fucking genius, me, mate.
You are brilliant, mate. I mean, honestly, I can't understand why you're not on the Joe Rogan podcast.
You know what I was thinking about that? I'd actually love to be. He just seems like such a great guy. But I tell you what, Joe, because we've still got like 10 minutes left,
Yeah,
including
no,
the podcast plus UFC on Fox 22 quick preview. Just a little 5-minute thing. We'll go through it now because I don't want to do a full hour on an event which isn't even a pay-per-view card. However, on this card we have Paige Van Zandt versus Michelle Waterson. Paige Van Zandt, just Google her. Oh my days, and my internet shit. What a surprise! It's just not even loading UFC.com. Thankfully, I believe I know the main card. Oh no, there we go. So we've got Paige Van Zandt versus Michelle Watson. Paige Van Zandt has had one fight since her stint on, what is it, Dancing in the Stars, something like that.
Fuck knows.
It's like Strictly Come Dancing, but an American version.
So shit.
Yeah, but she's fit as fuck, so I might watch it. So she was on that. She got a beautiful switch kick against Beck Rollins in her last fight. Knocked her out cold. Michelle Waterson,
She fought Seth Rollins.
Beck Rollins.
That sounds like Seth Rollins to me, mate.
Michelle Waterson's been, there's been a whole shit ton of promotion on her, but she hasn't fought in 18 months. She's actually a 105er, so she's a real small 115 woman. But that's going to be an amazing fight. Personally, I think Paige Van Zandt will get the win.
Fair enough.
Go on.
I agree that Paige Van Zandt will get the win as well.
Yeah, this guy don't watch UFC.
Don't look, I'm not a fucking retard gay boy. Pricks.
Don't listen to him, guys. Then next, the co-main event is Super Sage Northcutt versus Mickey Gall. Sage Northcutt 8-1, Mickey Gall 3-0. For those that don't know, Mickey Gall is the guy that beat CM Punk in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Get fucking wrecked. He's facing Sage Northcutt in the co-main event. Personally, I don't think I've seen enough of Mickey Gall to make a final decision, but I've put him on my accumulator, so Mickey Gall, enjoy your win, pal. Only 4 fights on this main card, though, and it starts really early, so who knows, it might be over for about 2:30. Oh, fucking lovely. But third fight, we do have Uriah Faber's retirement fight, who will be fighting the London man Brad Pickett. As you know, if you are a UFC fan, Uriah Faber really, he really elevated the lower weight divisions to the next level. Him and Dominic Cruz, so that's good. But I've got him winning against Brad Pickett. Brad Pickett isn't very good.
I've got Brad Pickett.
Alright, mate, Army tease here. Whoa. Oh, mate, we're going to have to wrap this up soon. But Uriah Faber over Brad Pickett. And next up, we have knockout artist Mike Perry, who's 9-0, 100% KO ratio, versus Alan Juman, who is basically a model, a fighter. He was a fighter, but, he's a bit of a pretty boy. He's 14-0. No, sorry, 14-4. I've got Mike Perry winning that one. And then on the prelims,
Okay, right, so last question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about football as well. Arsenal Man City predictions.
Man City 2-0.
I've got Arsenal 2-1. Chelsea, sorry, not Chelsea. Liverpool, Everton will just cover the big two. Predictions.
Liverpool Everton.
Yeah.
Who's at home?
Liverpool, I believe.
Liverpool 2-0.
I've got Liverpool 4-1. Right. So, I guess thanks for listening to guys. If any of you listening, you fucking virgins.
You can't go around saying shit like that.
And don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to donate, I'm happy to set up a PayPal. If you want to donate to me, that's completely fine.
No.
Accept
Sponsorships,
donations.
get in touch. Sorry that this has been under the hour mark. I'm sure next time when we don't record at prime time, it'll be considerably over that, or at least around it. Yeah, guys,
But I've got to have his chicken breasts.
I have, mate. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. That's all we've got time for today, and we shall see you on Monday. Bye bye.